The whispers of Black Hollow School. I've always hated night shifts, but I couldn't refuse when Mr. Harold, our janitor, called in sick. Someone had to lock up Black Hollow School, and as a senior, I figured it would earn me some brownie points. But as soon as the sun dipped below the horizon, the entire place took on a different feel. It wasn't just the creaking floors or the flickering fluorescent lights. It was the silence. Too heavy, too alive. I was halfway through the science wing when I first heard it. A whisper. Help! Me! I froze, heart hammering like a fist against my ribcage. I scanned the hall. Empty. A faint draft swept past my neck, making the hair stand on end. Who's there? I called out, my voice cracking. No response. I swallowed hard and shook my head. Just my imagination, I told myself. I'd been reading too many ghost stories lately. I pushed my mop down the corridor, the squeak of the wheels echoing against the walls. Every step felt heavier than the last, as though the air itself thickened with something unseen. When I reached the door of room 306, it opened by itself. Number. It didn't just open, it creaked, slow and deliberate, as if someone on the other side had been waiting for me. I peered inside. The desks were lined up neatly, the chalkboard empty except for a faint, dusty residue from the day's lesson. Everything was normal, until I noticed the smell. Rotten, foul, like decaying leaves soaked in stagnant water. I gagged, covering my nose. That's when I saw it. Words faint but unmistakable, scrawled on the chalkboard in jagged white lines. Don't look back. I stumbled backward, nearly tripping over my own feet. My breath came in short gasps. The room suddenly felt colder, my breath visible in the air like frosted whispers. I clenched my fists. This isn't real. It's a prank. Somebody's messing with me. But then I heard it again. Help! Me! This time the voice was closer, right behind me. I spun around. No one. The hallway stretched long and dark, the shadows writhing as if alive. My legs felt rooted to the floor. I wanted to run, but my body refused to obey. I took a shaky step forward, then another, forcing myself toward the exit. I kept my eyes straight ahead. I didn't look back. The whispers followed. Each step echoed with the ghostly murmur of children's laughter. Faint giggles, the sound of chalk scraping against a board. Footsteps that weren't mine. By the time I reached the main doors, my hands were trembling so badly it took 3 tries to unlock them. The whispers rescinded, now a cacophony of voices, desperate and pleading. Don't leave us! I burst outside, slamming the door shut behind me. I never went back. Black Hollow School stands empty now. They say it's just a story, but if you ever hear a whisper in an empty hallway, don't turn around.